Hey guys, it's Mia. Happy Sunday to you. So, um, I just wanted to say hello today, and I also wanted to show you guys my haircut. If you did not know, I had cut my hair back in July, like 2 weeks before my birthday. I shaved my head bald. Um, Yeah, I shaved my head bald. That will be maybe the third or fourth time that I've ever done that in life. The last time I did that was 10 years ago, back in 2011. Um, and at that time, I think I cut my hair like that because I had some box braids that I left in too long. And whenever I was trying to take down the box braids, I got frustrated. So, in that frustration, I just decided to um, start cutting my hair. And I got frustrated with trying to cut the box braids and unravel them. So I just took my shears, not my shears, I took my clippers. I had some like clippers, took the clippers, and I just started shaving. So much like that time back 10 years ago, this year in July, I had just decided, well, what was happening was um, I was developing some sensitivity to chemicals on my scalp. So I decided that I would shave my hair off and start all over. So I shaved it bald 2 weeks before my birthday. And I had been wearing wigs or quick weaves since that time. It's now August. It's the end of August, actually. And my hair has begun to grow out, as you can see. And yesterday, I decided to put some color in my hair whenever I was in salon. And I used, let's see, Matrix 10 Ash and Matrix 9 Golden Copper, equal parts at 20 volume. And it gave me this really nice, it's like a reddish brown color. It's somewhat of a copper. At first, I didn't like it whenever I was at the salon. I thought it was a weird color, but you know, um, incandescent light or not incandescent, I can't remember if it's fluorescent or incandescent light that sometimes can just make things look terrible, and it makes shades look weird on people. So I did not like it whenever I was in the salon, and I was like, well, whatever. But whenever I got out in the sunlight, I decided that I did like the color. And I feel that this color hair for me, it kind of brings out my brown eyes. So yeah. So I just wanted to come on the video to show you my haircut. You probably can't really see the color or even tell that it's colored, but this is black. My hair is not jet black, but my hair is off black. So if it was closer to this shade of black, it would, but basically, maybe with that, you can see how different it is between black and brown. It's like a reddish brown. But at any rate, so one thing that I thought was interesting this week. So, like I was saying, even though I had cut my hair 2 months ago, this week was actually the first week that I decided to wear my real hair to my job. And yeah, so I this is the first week I decided to wear my haircut to my job because, like I was saying, the last time I cut my hair was 10 years ago. I don't think this group of employees had ever seen my hair short, with the exception of whenever it was in a pixie cut with a relaxer. Or no, there was a time, but that would have been 5 years ago. There was a time, 5 years ago. the 2021. That was whenever I was in payroll. But at any rate, maybe that was 17. Maybe that was 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, or possibly even 5 years ago, was like the last time that my hair was short. So wow. Then that means that if it was short then, it took about 3 years for it to, wow, I got a long journey ahead of me. At any rate, it was the first time that I decided to wear my hair to work like this week, Monday. So, on Monday, and one of the reasons why I tell you I did not really want to wear my hair like this at work is because I don't really like to bring unnecessary attention to myself. I'm very low key, and I felt like, a haircut like this is gonna just draw unnecessary attention, which is something that I typically don't do. But I was dared to do it, so what I did it. Just to show that I am not afraid to wear my hair like this. So on Monday, went to work, put my makeup face on, and was like, yeah, about to go to work, badge up, woo woo. So Monday, went to work. And whenever I walked in the door, people were like, oh my gosh, you did it. And I'm like, because I had told people that I had cut my hair and that I was wearing wigs. And then they were like, oh, well, you should wear your hair out. And I was just like, yeah, no. Because at that time, it was like bald. And I just didn't feel comfortable wearing it bald because I may post the video of me whenever I cut my hair off. I almost cried. I got kind of choked up a little bit because it's just hair. Hair is just one of those things for women. I don't know about men, but hair is just one of those things that for women it's just like whenever, and I understand why people don't even want to get their hair trimmed, although I don't really understand, because it's like, well, if you got to get your hair trimmed in order for the split ends to not split all the way to the root. So I don't know why I'm so fidgety today, but wore my hair and they were like, oh my gosh. And one lady in particular came over to me and she was like, you did it. And she was really encouraging, actually. She was like, I like it. And I was like, really? I mean, like, I don't feel uncomfortable wearing my hair like this because of the type of environment that I work in. There are other women who wear their hair natural. There are other women who wear their hair short like this. Some women, their hair is natural, but they wear their hair long, but they can't wear it on their collar. Or certain types of, employees that can't wear it on their collar or beyond. So I wasn't uncomfortable, but I was actually really surprised at the amount of support that I received. Not that I needed any support to wear my hair out because I've done it before. But I actually, got, I guess the reactions that I got, I would liken them to like the Black Power fist, like, yeah, so people were like, yeah. And that, now I did, there was one woman who, she gave me a negging comment. I would consider it to be a negging comment, where because every time I would do my hair, she used to say, oh my gosh, Lola Falana, da 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 da. But then this particular time, she was like, oh wow. And then she says something like to the effect of like, you're so bold, or you're so brave. To me, that's kind of like a slight underhanded comment, because it's like, it's not about bravery. It's really just about, I don't know. I guess one could view it as a rock on sister comment. But I don't know, the way that in which it the way in which it was presented to me, I viewed it as a negging comment, because normally whenever I have my hair like all, zhuzhed up and curled or in wigs or weaves, then she's like, oh my gosh, nah, 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 nah. But this time she's like, oh, you're brave. So one reaction that I received from a guy at work, like an older gentleman, I walked into the office and he looked at me in the face and he said, okay. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, I didn't care. Other people, men in particular, they didn't say anything. But the women, they were like, yeah, you go, girl. They were more, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have any expectation, but the women were like, yeah, you go, girl. While the men, they were kind of like, or when they recognized it was me, they were just like, oh. I mean, I didn't care. Let's see. Even people that don't really know me or that only know me in passing, I've received compliments. Some people have told me things like, oh, it brings out your face more, or the fact that I can pull it off because of my features. I have African features. I mean, rightly so. My father is, Liberian. So I've received, I wouldn't say that I have not received any negative commentary. If anything, I've received neutral or positive commentary. I mean, but either way, I can honestly say, either way, the commentary for me, I guess it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make me any difference, because I mean, it's my hair. I can kind of wear how I want. So it does take some getting used to, because if you're used to, wearing weave, or if you're used to wearing weave, if you're used to wearing weave, or if you're used to your hair being long, you have to almost, or at least I feel this way, you have to really kind of consider more or accessories. Like, there's no way that I'm going to go outside without any earrings on with a haircut like this. And I'm typically not likely to go out without my makeup face on. But whenever I wear makeup, I don't wear my makeup to create features for myself. I'm literally using makeup to just, accentuate the features that I already have. Like, I like my brows, I like my eyes, I love my nose, I love my face, actually. Let me just say that I love my face. But I typically try to wear colors that are flattering to me. Another thing is, I'm finding that I need to, I really want to get a pair of cat eye glasses, because my mom used to wear cat eye glasses in the 60s, and they looked very flattering on her. So I believe that they would look flattering on me as well. But yeah, I've received positive compliments. So yeah, that's, I guess, all I had to say about that. Yeah. Also, I wanted to, I had found an organic Hershey bar. I don't know if you guys knew that Hershey's chocolate made organic Hershey bars, but I've been on this kick lately where I don't really want to do corn syrup. So I found this organic Hershey bar. Whenever I read the ingredients, it doesn't have any corn syrup in it. So yeah, I don't know why I mentioned that. I was just wanting to, eat my little organic Hershey bar, because it's got, milk chocolate, and this organic sugar, and yeah. Mmm, pretty good.